All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning into the team call. My name is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. I am an Emerald with B. And this is probably our first really official team call where the whole team from across the globe can attend at the same time. We did a little bit of research and we realized that 4 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern are probably the two good times that we can try to reach as many people as we can. So a lot of you that are brand new to this company just wanted to introduce ourselves and some of the other leaders on the team. So we'll go around in a little bit if everybody can introduce themselves, and then we'll just kind of go from there. But let me just get a couple of pieces of information out real quick. Number one, we have decided to move over to Signal. And I know, for some people, that's going to be a little bit of a transition. One of the reasons we did that is just we wanted to have things a little more organized. We know that Facebook can be very distracting. I know personally, if it distracts me, it probably distracts a lot of people. I'll be chatting and then I'll be looking at people's like news feed, and then it's like a time warp. It's almost like YouTube. Once you watch one video, you just start binge watching videos. All of a sudden a couple of hours goes and you're like, oh, where did the time go? So at least on Signal, when Tony and I see that our phone goes off, we know it's one of you guys. We know it's important, okay? Keep in mind, if you have a question that is a question that would benefit the whole group, please post it in our Facebook support group. Okay, that way, when you have a question and that question benefits everybody, the next time somebody has a question, I can just go tag them in that post rather than repeating the same question. And that'll help a lot of the leaders as well. So first of all, let me go ahead and drop the Signal chat. So what I want you guys to do is download Signal onto your phone. There is a desktop application too, for those of you, it's kind of like WhatsApp. So they're probably going to be improving that. One reason a lot of people do like Signal is for its safety. It's encrypted, everything is private. However, people feel about that. As you know, WhatsApp is owned by Facebook. That's why, I don't know if anybody's seen this, when you're chatting on WhatsApp and you see an advertisement pop up on Facebook, it's because they're using artificial intelligence, they're reading your conversations, and they're retargeting you. So if people are not comfortable with that, that's another reason to move to Signal, okay? So let me go ahead and drop in the Facebook support chat as well. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. Tony, are you free yet, or are you still on a call? If so, then that's fine. I'll just let me know when you're ready.
I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to just go ahead and take over, introduce people to yourselves. I've already dropped the link to the Signal chat, and I've already dropped the link to the Facebook support group.
All right. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta take care of this, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, not a problem. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so while we wait on that, another thing I want you guys to do is download the Quantum app. It's one of the apps that you get. I believe it's for every package bronze and up. Now, Quantum is going to be your CRM. Now, Morris just did a presentation on that. Hopefully he did record that so people can watch that a little bit later. But not only does it have all of your landing pages, you can put all of your information, you could actually buy leads from them too. And from what I've heard, their lead quality is very good. Some of the guys on the team, like Sniper, has been using them and said they're really good quality leads. He's actually picked the phone and talked to these people. They've actually been interviewed. They're actually looking for a home-based opportunity. So when you talk to them, they're already a warm lead. Hello? Okay. Rashila, is it you? Okay, maybe her mic was on. All right, so while we wait for that, I just want some of the people to just go around and just kind of introduce themselves to the rest of the team, just so you guys can get to know each other better. I know, Dustin, you have to bounce in a little bit. So if you want to just let people know a little bit about you, then we'll go on.
Yes, Dustin Mansell, live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I think some of my team's on here right now. I own a couple different marketing companies online, and that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now. It's where my main focus is on to do kind of what Quantum's doing. I kind of looked at a little bit there, Nick, and to check it out the other day, and I'm going to look more deeper into it. But if I could use that with my tools, I'm going to do it 100%. But anyways, Dustin Mansell, 25 years, I used to work for Britney Spears, Bon Jovi. I traveled all around the world doing lighting, designing lighting stages, and the pandemic went away. And luckily my exit strategy was already there and it worked perfectly. So now I get to work in my home. This isn't my real background. This is a green screen here, but I get my office can be as dirty as I want it to because I got it all down now. So good to meet all you guys.
Awesome. And Dustin, when you do finish your funnel, not to put you on the spot, is that something that's going to be available for the whole team, or?
Yes, it's built for I'm building it for the whole team. I'm going to have quick preview. I'm going to have 3 different ways. I'm going to have a funnel to where people could use it for the whole webinar, like the whole full, for the whole full scope of B. And then we have one that's going to be focused just on binary only. And I'm going to have another third one that's going to be with text messaging. You know, I own a text marketing company with a keyword to a short code, and that's the best way of marketing around. And I'm going to have one the problem is a lot of people won't text in because they don't want to give up their cell phone number. But the ones that do, it's fire. And I'm going to have 3 different options in the back office. And yeah, everybody's going to be able to use it for sure.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Everybody drop some ones or some fires in the chat for Dustin. That's pretty awesome that he's going to, build funnels for the whole team. And, they're going to be categorized. He's also going to teach us how to do SMS marketing, ringless voicemail. These are things that are going to really help, for your business and everything. And that's going to be exclusive to the Lions Den, which is going to be awesome. All right. So next, Rachel, can you unmute yourselves and just tell people a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Hey guys, I am from New Zealand, and I was living in Australia just before the lockdown. So last year, what brought me into online marketing was because I couldn't return to my work there. Now, my background is financial services. So I work in insurance, mortgage consulting, accounting, and more recently, I was involved in wholesale investments and superannuation. So, making money has always been an interest for me. I don't think I would have come to the online marketing world if it wasn't for the lockdown, because at that time I had to look at other ways of making an income and other streams of income. But in terms of being an entrepreneur, I'm also an entertainment manager, and I also work as a professional lead vocalist. So I've been doing that for many years, and I've been running and managing bands for quite some time. So with that skill set, it's been very valuable to come into here and also meet some amazing people like Nicholas and Tony, and also you too, Dustin. It's awesome to hear what you've done. I mean, that's just amazing. Really nice. I'm sure I can learn
Sounds
so
like
much
I've probably
from you.
done the lights for you a couple of times. I was in Australia for 3 weeks.
I'm more on a smaller scale. Like, I do covers, but I do it professionally. So the level that I do is corporate functions, and I do international and national within New Zealand. But so thank you, everyone. It's good to be here, and I'm looking forward to grow.
All right. Thank you very much, Rachel. So that's awesome. You and Dustin have a lot of entertainment background, so that's cool. So Paul, are you there, sir? Okay, so let me tell you guys a little bit about Paul. Paul is one of in our last program that we were in, he's one of the great leaders that just busted all these ranks. Yeah, he's a YouTube superstar. So Paul, can you just tell the team a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, guys. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Paul Casado. I'm originally from Boston, but just moved to New Hampshire within the past couple of years after our second daughter was born. So obviously, I'm a father. And a little bit about me, something that most people don't know. I actually went to school for structural engineering, for civil engineering. And I ended up getting a job in the field, and I got it. I didn't like it. Not that I didn't like it, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't passionate about what I was doing. And that's basically what led me to, where I am here with you guys today, speaking to you, get involved in trading, been in network marketing for about a year now. And to be honest, it's been one hell of a journey meeting individuals like you, like Nick, like Tony, and everyone else here in this team. Because, not only are we, becoming our own, our own bosses, right? We're saying goodbye to the 9-to-5, but we're also helping inspire other people to do the same. So, it's a blessing. It's amazing to be here with all of you guys. So, thank you.
All right, thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. I'm not going to pick on everybody because I don't want to take forever here. But hey, Justin Connell, are you available? Because people haven't heard from you yet. I don't know if you're busy or not.
Hey, what's up, guys? A little busy at the moment. I'm trying to look after my daughter and get my other one ready for a dentist appointment here.
Yeah.
But yeah, quick introduction to myself. I've been in the internet marketing industry since about 2016. I've had some successes with it, and I've had a lot of failures, and I've gone back to a job completely. My biggest breakthrough was getting with Facebook ads, but recently they've kind of been a lot harder to target into. So I'm kind of starting completely over, starting like a fresh new mind, taking in everything everyone has to teach, and just going all in. It's really great to meet all you guys. I've been a part of a lot of teams, and what we have here at the Lions Den is, really, so I'm excited to be a part of that with you guys.
All right, thanks, Justin. Really appreciate your time. All right, everybody, let's get back into some topics, and then we could do some more talking to you guys later. I just want to make sure we get all the main things across. Okay, so one thing I wanted to address. I've heard this from a few different people. When somebody tells you that they're interested but they don't have money, you need to set up a plan for them. You need to hold them accountable. Okay. You can't just say, okay, we'll get back to me when you have the money. That's not going to happen, because if they don't have the money now, they typically live the lifestyle where they're probably not going to have the money later. But if you actually care about them, show them you care about them, and tell them that, let's say, what's your situation? Do you have a job? How much do you put away? Is there anything in your house that you can sell? Because I'm telling you that people that want it bad enough, they will make it happen. They'll go around their house. They'll start throwing things on Craigslist, on OfferUp. They will make that money to get into it because they see the vision. But if somebody is just pulling your chain, you'll know, because they won't be willing to do those things. Okay. So if you want it bad enough, you can, create a plan for them to get the money. Don't discount somebody just because they don't have $200. They can put together $200, because that person might not be in the best financial shape, but they are known, they're liked, they're trusted, they have a network, they have people that love them, right? And if people love them and they show them that this is a great new opportunity that I'm doing, I'm learning how to trade, those people might be interested. I've said this before, the last thing you want to do is judge a book by its cover. I've seen stories of people that don't want to approach somebody because they look too rich. They have that beautiful Mercedes, they wear those nice clothes. I said, that doesn't matter, because some people live outside of their budget because they're trying to put this aura out there that I have all this stuff and I don't. Now that person, because of the status that they put out there, if you reach out to them, you might be giving them the opportunity that they've been looking for, and they have a network as well. So that my thing is, don't assume that nobody's going to want to do it. It's the worst thing you can do, because like I said, it's literally happened to me where I have passed up prospecting somebody and I've seen them join the company later, and I just kick myself. So, if it can happen to me, it can happen to absolutely anybody. Okay. So Tony, if you wanted to get into our training and trading schedule.
Yes, bro. So this is what I'm super, super excited about, guys. Sorry, I had to take care of a few things. I was dealing with some emergency phone calls that I will have to take care of more moving forward after this. But back to it, guys. I'm super excited because what me and Nicholas have been masterminding and really putting together is for retention purposes and growth purposes in every aspect, whether it's trading or building, guys. And even if you want to leverage both at the end of the day, like me and Nicholas do. Okay. Now, first and foremost, we're going to obviously have a team call at the beginning of the week every single Monday. This will be for our international team and our United States team as well. So this will necessarily be for everybody to literally tune in and kick the week off in the right direction. Now, moving on, every Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to be doing trainings, right? Trainings on trading, guys, as far as the basics, figuring out the mindset, the basics on actually how to use MT4, how to use TradingView, how to use specific strategies, how to really do market analysis and technical analysis, how to break down fundamentals and what resources to use. I mean, just so many different aspects that we're literally about to pour into you guys, so that way you can start implementing it and really become a successful trader at the end of the day. Now, as far as building, guys, Nicholas is going to be doing building calls strictly for you guys on Wednesday and Friday. Okay. Wednesday and Friday, we'll be doing trainings as far as form, PS3, even going over the quantum app, right? Because you guys can get leads through the Quantum app as well, right? Obviously, it's going to take funds, okay? But these are literally generalized leads that are literally pretty much, it's like necessarily buying leads instead of having to have them go through the funnel. They've already went through it, right? They've already been interviewed, right? So at this point, it's a prime lead. Okay. So the chance of you turning over these leads is very, very highly. All right. Depending on the leads that you get. Okay. Now, as far as, you know, other building aspects, we'll even be breaking down social media tradings, right? What to do on your social media, what to promote, how to promote, right? How often you should be promoting, right? So many different aspects to where you guys can literally take these scenarios and start implementing, whether it's trading, building, or doing both. All right. Now, as far as the weekends will be pretty open, right? Because what me and Nicholas necessarily do on the weekends is we take the weekends to either invest into our crypto wallets, or we're focused on building, right? Building as much as possible, and you know, helping everybody as well. Excuse me. On top of that as well, guys, we have also finished our calendar, right? So if you guys need us for any three-way calls this week, any onboarding calls this week, our calendar is completely open for you guys. So that way you guys completely book us out if you want. As far as the times, Nicholas, do you want to go ahead and break down the times?
Yeah, so we're going to do 4 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern. That doesn't mean you have to attend both. It's just we're trying to hit both time zones. So if we do a trading call at 4 p.m. and one at 11 p.m., more than likely we're going to go over a lot of the same things. We're not going to make it an absolute identical thing, because the reason why. So basically, Tony will do one trading call. He'll go over some basics. The next call, he'll recap those basics and then go into the next thing, because there will be a recording, so people can watch that recording and catch up before the next class. But, you know, we'll go over some of them. And then, you know, as far as trading, I'm going to show you guys how to do your daily method of operation, how to do the PS3 method, different ways to do all that. And then we also know that this team loves binary. Tony does binary, Paul does binary, Justin does binary, Sassy does. So we might even have our own, you know, just our team. If our team wants to hang out and do a binary session, we'll put that in the works too, because we want to be able to appeal to what you guys want to learn and what you guys want to do. Aside from that, let me just drop this link for the B products and offer service. So just to go over the PS3 method, what PS3 stands for is to peak. You want to peak interest, then you want to share the opportunity, then you want to do a three-way call. Okay, so this is that link is the one to use. You don't want to give them a full presentation that's like an hour long. You want to give them this one that's about 15 minutes just to pique their interest, right? Now, if they say that, hey, you know what, I actually like that video you gave me, I do have some questions, then you want to reach out to one of your leaders, schedule a three-way call, and get that person closed out. However, your best method is to try to plug them into one of the live opportunity calls because of the excitement, the chat box, you know, people having a good time. But if they're not able to, the time just doesn't work out, then do this method. Give them that video, let Moner, our owner, let him do the explaining. And if they like what they see, then just bring us on one of the calls and we'll close them out. I mean, sometimes that video is going to close them out for them. If they're trying to get in at the bronze level, they might just be like, hey, you know, this sounds cool, let me give it a try. But if you're trying to get them into one of the higher levels, then, you know, pull us into the call and, you know, we'll help you out. Let me see what else I had on my notes. Relic is out. Relic is absolutely amazing. Here's the little teaser video for Relic. So that is our crypto product. Okay. Now this is going to be a lot better of a sell that's going to be overseas. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because most of the signals do come from Binance. I want to be transparent about that. And Binance, the original Binance site that has all of the currency pairs that you need, that one is not available in the United States. There is Binance US, but they have limited pairs, and Binance US is not available in every state. Like where I live in Texas, we don't even have Binance US, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you is that it's an amazing opportunity for those people that are overseas. Now, this is what I want you to do. Not everybody is gonna be able to afford Gold Prime, okay? So if people are not available to afford Gold Prime, then what you want to do is try to get them onto the bronze package, and then you can add Relic is an upsell. I'm not sure if everybody knows that, but as long as you have a bronze package, you can add binary, you can add crypto as an like an add-on is what they call it. Okay, so that's one way to do it as well. Let me just check out the notes. Let's see, what did Valerie say? Multitasking. Wait, let's see. Valerie has a success story. I've got to read this. Multitasking right now, use quantum app. Well, Valerie, if you're available, introduce yourself and tell us about that story. But if you're on the phone, then I'm just going to go read it. But basically, she used the quantum app. A warm lead called me.
Hey, Nicholas, I finished the call. I was, while Jay was talking and a young lady was talking, I muted myself out and I forgot about this guy. Super quick. Several years ago, I lost a ton of weight, like over 100 pounds, and I had no clothes. So my mom at that time was still alive, and she said, Val, you need a professional tailor. So I found a tailor in my neighborhood, and he made me a new wardrobe, and it wasn't cheap, but that we don't care. And he basically said, as you lose weight, I will custom take these clothes in for you for life. So I still have these clothes. So I realized something. This quantum app allowed me to reach out to people I hadn't talked to in a while. This man is from Africa, and he has a huge family. So I called, I sent him the 2-minute video. And while we were in this call, he called me. He said, is this about making money? And I said, yes. He said, okay, I need to make money. I need to make money. I need to make money. And I said, did you see the video? He said, I saw it, but I don't understand it. Send me some more videos. I said, are you available tonight to get on the phone and see how this is done? I will make myself available if this is about making money. Family, this quantum app, excuse my French, y'all, damn. That's all I'm gonna say, because I'm like, I would have never remembered this man if it wasn't for this app and being able to just transfer all of my leads from every walk of life I've had into this app. And when I say transfer, I mean high school friends, college friends, co-workers, bosses who fired me from jobs. Nobody was immune. I put everybody in. And the ones that came back are the ones that they're looking. They're looking, y'all. They looking. I would have never been able to connect with this man again if it was not for this app. So that's my little success story. I'm done. There you go. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Valerie. That's awesome. I love your energy. Every time you come on, I want to get my popcorn ready. It's like it's going to be good. So, but you make a lot of sense. And like Paul and Dustin would tell you the value of having an email list and having a CRM to filter those people through. That's what they do. They build lists. They build lists on YouTube. They build lists on ringless voicemail, SMS, email marketing, social media. You have to have, so basically Quantum is going to be that place you funnel all your leads into. It's going to do the following up for you. I mean, it's a really, really nice app. At first, I didn't know what it was all about. Then the more I start to play around with it, it's like, oh, wow, this is a really high tech, piece of technology. So next thing I wanted to talk about, okay, to go back to the Facebook support group, why is this important? Because your leaders have so many things going on. Me, Tony, Dustin, Rachel, Paul, Quan, Valerie, did I miss anybody? But anyways, anybody that has like a big team, Justin, we have to have a system, right? So the Facebook support group is that system. Whenever you have a question, just go post it in there, tag the leaders. One of us is going to see it. One of us is going to get you the answer, because you have to understand is that when we wake up in the morning, literally, I'm not kidding you, I wake up to at least 30 messages, yes. Right? So by the time I get through that message, the day is already gone. But if you guys, because the reason why is nobody else knows, none of the other leaders know that these questions are being asked. But if they're in the support group, guess what? One of us is going to get back to you. One of us will get you that answer. It'll help keep things more organized. Another thing is, like I said, somebody has that exact same question. I'm going to go to the support group, tag them. Here's the answer, okay? We're going to have everything organized by post topics. We're having little unit sections. So whenever Tony does a training video or I do a training video or Dustin does one, we'll put it into those post topics. All right. That way people can have easy access to things, because right now, I mean, it is very overwhelming. We have to have a system for this to work. Okay. Now, the main thing this week, this is the last week of the cycle. Saturday night, this cycle is over. So if you're close to getting a rank, you want to work hard to get that rank. If you love your leaders and you want to help them get their rank, work this week, because what's going to happen is, when you don't hit your rank this week, then, next week it's a new cycle. We start all over again, right? You leave money on the table by doing that. So go look at your back office, see how far you are from Star, see how far you are from Consultant, from Sapphire, okay? And then, work on a plan with us, utilize us. We're here. Don't feel like you're bothering us, okay? If you have a prospect, then, get us on. This is the one thing that I ask you, and Tony will say the same thing, and Dustin will probably say the same thing, Rachel. Don't bring us a prospect that doesn't even know about the business, right? We cannot close them over the phone. We can't give a presentation over the phone.
Please don't. Please. That's probably like my biggest pet peeve, is getting on a three-way call and they haven't even seen any information, not even like a little 30-second video showing them NFX or Shift or anything like that, guys. I mean, just get them to see some type of information. And most importantly, get them to see an overview, right? So that way they have questions. There's no point in even setting up a call with your leader if the person doesn't even have any type of questions or they need any type of clarification. So go ahead, Nick.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I would say is, when they get on a call with us, they should know that this is about a trading company. They should know that we have apps. I mean, that's pretty much it. We just need them to know at least that much. And then what we can do from there, at least we can just answer whatever questions that they have left, right? And this is the thing. This is a very vast company. We have a travel side. We have multiple education sides. What you want to do is keep it simple. How do you keep it simple? What do we specialize in? We specialize in copy paste trading, okay? And then on top of that, we have binary trading. If there's somebody that's pressed for time, we could teach them how to make money in minutes. They just have to show up 1 hour every night, or, take the signals from the NFX app and they can make money. I mean, on a call the other day, we were on a call with Dustin, and we didn't even, it was on his birthday. And at the end of the call, he's like, all right, guys, I'm 8-0. And it's like, you were trading this whole time. So that's how, amazing this app is that, the level of educators we have here. I mean, Javed Khan, he is the documented #1 binary trader in the world, not in this company, documented #1 in the world. And you guys have access to him. So it's absolutely amazing. So with that said, let's do a couple more intros and then we can go ahead and wrap it up. If there's anybody that hasn't spoke that wants to introduce themselves, the floor is yours, especially if nobody's heard from you yet on any previous call. Let's see, who else is out there? Anybody, just go ahead and unmute yourself if you want to say a few words. And if I think of anything else, I will let you know.
Also, Nick, you want to go ahead and drop the Signal chat one more time? Let's make sure everybody's in that chat as well.
Yeah, not only that, make sure your teammates are in this chat, okay? Because literally, me and Tony are about to, leave the other groups because it's too much, okay? Now, if you have your own personal group like Dustin does for his team, that's fine,
Absolutely.
that's for his team, okay? So you guys, whoever your team leader is, if they have their own chat, that's perfectly fine. We're not saying to leave those chats. We're just saying we'll be on Signal if you need us.
Yep. Absolutely. Also, as far as that go, guys, as soon as we have everybody in one chat, right? Our main chat at this point, right? We have everybody all on one page. Now, what that means is now we can make a trading chat for results, trading questions, market analysis, market forecast, anything that has to do with trading, but only trading only, right? And then we'll still have the headquarters chat as necessarily an announcement channel, building channel, pretty much where we can bring the energy and all still be on one page and really just completely excel, guys. But first, we all have to be on one page, right? And that first one page is getting everybody all into one chat, okay? So that way we can make the announcement properly to get everybody all in the trading chat. Okay. So it's very, very important that we do this transition smoothly and adequately so nobody's getting overwhelmed or lost in the sauce, guys. All right. So it's very, very important. If you have a team, okay, make sure they are in this chat, right? Especially if you don't want them to miss out on any trading value. Okay. I'm telling you guys, the first couple weeks, they're going to be slow. You probably might not even show up consistently, right? But you have to consistently show up, because here's the thing. The first couple weeks, we're going to be going over mindset. Once we go over mindset, now we're going to be going over actual basic fundamentals and where Forex came from and where it's going today, right? Then from there, we're going to break down, how do you use MetaTrader 4? How do you use TradingView? How do you use Shift? How do you use Relic, right? How do you use these technology advantages? We're going to show you guys the basics, right? Because this is what you need to actually mark up your charts, actually understand what's going on in the charts, right? As far as fundamentals and technical analysis, we're going to show you the resources so you guys can actually look at the news and prepare yourself for the day or the week or the month, right? At the same time, learning market structure, learning how to be an institutional investor, not a retail investor. Big difference, guys. We're literally going to show you guys how to trade like the banks, right? Because that's what it's all about. Okay, literally coming in here and learning this skill set, right? And especially as a team, as a family, right? You know how much power that's going to create? You know how much leverage that's going to create? You know how many stories and testimonies that's going to create? Guys, in a previous company, the previous company I was a part of, I showed a couple people my strategy. Okay, I kid you not. These couple people literally went from not knowing anything to me showing them a very basic strategy to completely running it up to multiple $100s to multiple $1,000s within 3 to 4 months. Right? So understand the power behind following one specific strategy and not overcooking the grits and using 10, 12 different indicators and drawing all these crazy lines on your chart to try and make this make sense because you're trying to follow the trade and do all this crazy. Guys, what we're about to break down is going to be monumental for your growth in every aspect of your life, right? Because once you understand the emotion control behind this skill set, it's going to help you in your everyday life. You're going to notice you're going to be a lot more calm. You're going to be a lot more at ease, right? Most of the time when before I even learned this skill set, guys, I kid you not, my patience was very, very short. I would stand in Walmart line and get annoyed. Now I can stand in any line and just be like, okay, my time's coming, right? It's the same thing for the charts. I kid you not, guys. It's going to make you look at life differently. It's going to make you understand what gratitude is, what to be grateful for. Like if you aren't grateful for what you have right now, God is not going to bless you for the bigger things to be grateful for, right? So you got to be grateful right now to even get those bigger blessings, right? Are you even waking up and showing that gratitude, showing that happiness, showing that love, right? You guys got to wake up with that energy of, I am grateful no matter what happens today, right? I've had a lot of crazy things happen to me today, but I'm still here throwing down for you guys. I kid you not. Nicholas has had a lot of things happen to him today, but he's still throwing down for you guys, right? Because it's bigger than us. It's about everybody around us, guys. We want to continue to pour into you guys. So we want to make sure everybody's all on one page. And it starts by getting all in one chat so we can make these things prosper, so we can make these things get to the next level, right? But it starts with each and every single one of you. We can only do so much, right? Teamwork makes the dream work at the end of the day. Me and Nick, we can't be a one-man army, right? We need you guys and you guys need us. It's a give and take situation, right? So take this information and let's prosper. Let's continue to grow, right? Nick, if there's anything else you want to announce, bro, the floor is all yours.
You know, basically on that note, you have to realize we're in network marketing. People just don't like network marketing just for the sake of not liking it, right? You're going to run into a lot of haters. You're going to run into a lot of people that want to bring you down. You're going to run into people that rather than, you know, you're going to introduce them to the business and, you know, they're going to be like, yeah, let me think about it. And instead what they're going to do is go look up research and come up with all these negative things. And then instead talk about all that. Don't worry about that. There's so many people out there that actually need your help. Don't waste time with the wrong people. There's going to be people that, you know, family, friends, they're going to stab you in the back. I'm telling you, we've been in this industry long enough to know how it is. You're going to find out who your true friends are. Okay. Don't worry about the negativity. If somebody's out there posting negative things about your business, just stay in your lane, stay focused. You know why? Because they're the ones that are going to look stupid because like, don't you have anything better to do than rip apart somebody else's business? You know, I mean, it just looks bad. They think that they're being like some sort of whistleblower and trying to save anybody. They're not trying to save nobody. They're just, the problem is that they cannot do it. Because they cannot do it, they want to make sure you don't do it either. Because you know what? When you succeed, it's going to make them feel that much worse because they were trying to stop you and instead you succeeded. Okay. So just remember that, you know, this is a process. It takes time, both on the trading side. You have people that go to 4-year institutes to learn how to trade. We're giving it to you all at once in a very condensed, you know, area. So you guys have to realize that everybody has their own learning curve, right? Just because it's working for somebody else and it's not working for you. I'm like, look at Nicole. She's ripping apart the charts right now. Rashida spent a little bit of time with her and it's like, boom. So I'm telling you, the process works. We have the educators here. We have the teachers. We have the trainers. Okay. It's going to happen in your time. Don't ever say that this won't work for me because you haven't given it enough time for that. Okay. So with that said, I don't have too much more. We're about 45 minutes. I will upload this recording a little bit later and we will get that schedule out to you. So if anybody has anything else, I don't want to leave this call and somebody had a question. So we'll stay on for a couple more minutes. Feel free to unmute yourselves. Otherwise, you know, we'll wrap up here in just a bit, but I'm looking forward to building this up. Tony, you got your finger up. You have something to say?
Yeah. If you guys want to hear a secret, drop a 1 in the chat. Okay. If you guys want to hear a secret, drop a 1 in the chat.
Okay. You got a couple of 1s. Let's go.
Right. Okay. So check it out, guys. The biggest secret I can give you right now for what we've just gone over is comparison kills growth. I'm going to say this again. Comparison kills growth, guys. Don't ever compare yourself to anybody else. The second you start comparing yourself to somebody else, you start killing your growth. I promise you. The second you start comparing yourself to anybody else, you're killing your growth, right? Let me elaborate on this a little bit more. Not only are you killing your growth, but you're discouraging yourself. Shame on you.
And can I say one more?
Do not discourage yourself. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just going to say that I want you guys to know that me and Tony are not just all business. We're family. This is a family. If you guys have a problem and you want to reach out to us that has nothing to do with the business, but it's holding you back mentally and you think, hey, Tony and Nick need to know about this because it's bothering me and I don't want them to think that I've quit or I'm, you know, talk to us. We're here for that, you know? And like, as a matter of fact, where's my schedule? Okay, so so this is what we're going to start to do. Actually, I'll put the link next week because I want you guys to focus on this last week. But next week, we're going to start to do one-on-ones, okay? We're going to do our game plan sessions. We're going to get you guys up and running. So we're going to do these sessions one-on-one with our leaders. And then what I want is our leaders to do these game plan sessions with your people. JJ has already written the game plan book. I went through and edited it, and we got it all nice and binded. That's the game plan that you want to go through with your people. It's very, very important. Rashila has already been doing those game plan sessions and it's working. Like her team is crushing it. So very important, because a lot of times in network marketing, you sign somebody up. And I know this because after 20 years of being in network marketing, I can remember those times where people got me all excited. They signed up and I didn't hear from them after that. I was on my own. You guys already know that's not the way at the Lion's Den. That's not the way at CashflowWrld. We don't do that. We don't leave people behind. We're always here to support you guys. So if you need anything, reach out. If you're ever in a position where you're at home and you're like feeling lazy, you're on the couch, you're like, I should be prospecting right now. I should be trading right now. And you're not, that's the time to call us. That's the time to call us and say, I'm just not feeling it. I have no motivation. What can I do? Otherwise, what's going to happen? That lazy day is going to turn into 2 lazy days, then 3 lazy days. And all of a sudden your payment is going to be due and you can't remember why you're even paying for this anymore. So the minute you guys feel like you're not motivated, then reach out to us. All right. If anybody else has anything left, otherwise we're good. Cool.
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate you both.
No problem.
Absolutely, Rach.
Everybody have fun with the quantum app. Have
Yes,
fun.
Yes.
You go, Valerie.
Yes. Also,
Awesome.
guys.
Well done.
Thank you.
Also, you know, after these meetings, right? We don't want you guys to just get off the call and go back to, you know, watching Netflix or, you know, just not being productive, right? Being busy, but not being productive, right? Those are 2 completely different things. You can be busy, right? And that could be, you know, watching Netflix, you know, just blowing away time, or you can be productive and be doing stuff that's going to get you to the next level, right? So, you know, with that being said, guys, take this information and run with it, right? Don't take this information and just sleep on it, right? Take this information and literally run with it. All right, guys. So if anybody wants to share anything, please, the floor is all yours. You know, we love you guys. You know, like Nicholas said, this is a family. You know, without you guys, we wouldn't be necessarily where we're at, right? And at the end of the day, guys, you know, my biggest mission is I want to impact 1 million lives. But guess what? I can't do that on my own. It takes a community. It takes a culture. It takes a family. It takes a team to be able to produce numbers like that, guys. I'm talking 1 million lives being changed by 2025. Guys, I had this goal written down. I've been writing this goal down since I was 19 years old when I first got involved in the industry. And guess what? My vision is never going to change, right? So no matter what, don't ever let anybody take away your vision, because it's not their vision. It's yours for a reason. God gave you that vision. Don't let anybody, especially small-minded individuals, rip away your dreams. That's not fair to you. That is not fair to you, right? So it looks like we got Nicole and Shai. Whoever, I think Nicole's already unmuted. Go ahead, Nicole. The floor is all yours, girl.
Hello. So I wasn't going to say anything, but Nicholas kind of evoked me. So I have to say something. First, I'd like to just thank Rashila for being so selfless and pretty much like showing me how to quit my job as a banker. And like literally within a couple of weeks of like just following the strategy that she showed me diligently in demo, guys, don't do this live, but in demo, I was able to like literally replace my income as a banker. And I called Nicholas and said, well, do you think I should quit my job now or should I wait? But I'm going to wait a little bit longer and just kind of build like an emergency fund first. But this is what is available with this industry and with this particular niche, the financial services industry. You know, I've been in this industry for a while. I was with one of the ABC companies and then a couple other. And I got, some success, but never anything quite like this where I believed in the product the way I do here. And one of the reasons is that, the product is actually making money. We're not inviting people to come and try shampoo and burn candles or anything like that. We're literally going out and saying to people, come make money with me, right? And I've been showing my progress, and people have been reaching out saying, what are you doing? And it's such an easy sell, or not even a sell, when you're just sharing what you're doing and just showing this business. So be a product of the product, actually get in and learn how to trade for yourself. This is a skill that once you learn it, no one can take it from you. And if I can give you any advice, lead with the product, right? Instead of leading with the business and saying, come, recruit people with me, right? Like we used to do in the old MLMs. We don't have to do that here. We say, come make money with me. And then guess what? If you love it, come refer people and make more money with me, right? So we have an absolutely amazing model. We have wonderful leaders, guys. Just soak it up. I was kind of taking my time there because I really wanted to replace my income with the trading, but I've been implementing my 90-day run, and it's not just about making goals, right? So when you make goals about getting to consultant or sapphire and everything is great, what's going to happen if you don't do the work is that the day is going to come, the cycle is going to close, and you're not going to do it, right? And then you're going to get discouraged. But to be truthful and honest, did you really do the work that it took, right? So your goals should be centered more around your activity and not so much the money that you want to make or the rank that you want to be at. What is it going to take for me to get to consultant by Friday? Well, maybe I'm going to have to message 20 people a day, and I'm going to have to post every day, and I'm going to have to learn how to do it better, right? So let your goals every day be about the work, about the action. And let me tell you something about action. Action gets rewarded. The universe rewards action, right? It's the law of action. When you do it, it's going to be multiplied, right? I got up on Monday and I said to myself, I'm gonna do it anyway, right? I'm just gonna do it anyway. Why? Because most others never do. So I'm gonna make this list and I'm gonna send this out to all these people. And I sent it out and I closed my laptop and I went back and I signed up someone, right? And it's just because I took action and did it. So guys, I just wanna implore you, do not let this opportunity go to waste. You're in the best industry, you're in the best company, the best niche, and with the best leaders. Make it happen, guys. I can't wait to see you at the top.
Awesome. That was beautiful, Nicole. I mean, you speak like somebody that's such a polished leader. And I see so much potential from you and everybody else on this team. And everybody drop some fire in the chat for Rashila. Let me talk about Rashila for a second, because Nicole is not on Rashila's team and Rashila is helping her quit her job. Okay, that's what a family is all about. Justin is not on our team. Justin is on our uplines team, but he wanted to, work with us. So of course, your family. If you're in the Lions Den, your family. It doesn't matter. If Tony is teaching a class and somebody else in the Lions Den wants to attend the class, they're welcome. We're not going to openly advertise it though, because we need to give you guys the one-on-one attention, but we're not going to turn anybody away. If they say, hey, Nick, I heard you guys are teaching about, trend lines and stuff today. Do you mind if I join the class? Absolutely. Honestly, even if they weren't on the team, we would invite them. We're not like that. But the point we're trying to make is that you have to have an abundance mentality. You have to be able to think that, listen, if I help more people in the world, that will come back to me as well. So, Rashila is absolutely amazing. She goes out of her way to help people. I've seen so many people use her strategy, throwing up results. Not me, because, I don't wake up on time, but that's because I stay up so late. And Rashila,
you don't sleep. You don't sleep. So let's not even go there, bro.
Tries to get me to bed. And it's funny because by the time I actually get tired, that's when she's all trading and stuff, and her and Nicole are killing the market. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Oh wait, where did China go? China, you had your hand raised. China, do you still want to talk? Hello?
Hey, before she speak real quick, I just want to say, tomorrow I'm trading in the morning at 7:30 a.m. Central. If y'all not on, then that's on y'all. I posted it several times. I'm not going to record it. So this is just VIP G14 classified stuff. Okay.
Show up.
So just show up. Exactly.
To grow up, baby.
Yep. So guys, what I'm going to do for the rest of this month is I need everybody on the team to just start a brand new fresh demo account with just $3,000 in it. And we're going to compound it for 2 weeks. And then if everybody feels like they're ready, go live on May 1st. Is that a deal?
Let's go. I'm about to get mine now. I forgot I saw that earlier.
Did it. I did it.
Let's go, Christian. I see you
on,
going up
Veronica
the
ain't
chat,
playing. I already
bro.
done did hers.
Our team is gonna make money and grow money together.
Facts. That's something that's definitely going to separate us, guys. And that's something that I'm super passionate about, because without learning this skill set, we have nothing, right? But guess what? Guess what? What's amazing about learning this skill set, guys, that no matter what, once you learn it, nobody can take it away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can take this skill set away.
Baby, everyone loves Tony's hair. Tony's hair is always awesome.
So at this point, China, you fucking good. You was unmuted. At this point, guys,
I'm sorry.
it's all good. At
I
this
love his hair
point,
too.
guys, you have to understand that this is a skill set that you can even pass on to your children, right? For example, I got a buddy, and Nicholas knows him pretty well too. His name, we call him Coop, right? This man's been trading several years. Rashila, you might even know Andrew Cooper. But this guy has been trading multiple years, guys. And his daughter, not even 10 years old, already knowing what a teacup is, already knowing what support and resistance is, already knowing what a trend line is, already to know how to buy and sell in a market. Guys, that's generational wealth. If you didn't know what generational wealth was, well, now you do. Guys, that's how you impact generations. That's how you impact society. Guys, do you know in China and other third world countries, you actually go to school for this skill set? You legit go to school for this skill set. You could even go to school in Harvard University for $72,000 a year and learn this skill set. So understand what you truly have your hands on. You're able to learn this skill set for less than $5,000 a year. That's amazing. No, I've paid multiple gurus, right? Multiple coaches, thousands and thousands of dollars to teach me the skill set. But at the same time, now you guys can learn it for literally a quarter of the cost. That's a massive leverage point for you guys. That's something that should literally wake you up and be like, yo, I got to stop sleeping on this, right? Because this skill set is literally thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, guys. So I'm going to go ahead. Nicholas said China wants to go ahead and talk and close us out, guys. So the floor is all yours, sis.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. But Seven said nice hair to me.
All good. Thank you, Seven.
I actually just wanted to piggyback on actually all the topics have been hit. We have the most supportive, helpful family. I went through a phase of whether or not I was going to leave my job so that I can focus more on what I believe to be a more promising future for my son and I. And the moment that I put more of my intention on it, right, when we talk about manifesting, sorry that I don't have a picture up. I hate when people do this and it's just a little bobblehead. But when we talk about manifesting and taking control of our own world and making sure that we're plugging in and making sure that we have the mental capacity to receive all the blessings coming our way, that, people look at that and they don't apply trading to life or life to trading, but they're literally interchangeable. So with that being said, when in doubt, reach out. As corny as it sounds, you guys have a supportive team. Literally, I've been able to reach out from Rashila to Tony to Nick to random people on the team whose names I can't even remember. Vanessa just gave some free game. I haven't even met her before. We are the beginning of what's about to be an excellent dynasty. And so us having the relationships that reach across, the bounds of cities and states and countries is going to be important, because you might need me and I might need you. But as we bring these new people in, we're facilitating creating a culture where they're going to understand what it's like to plug in. By setting an example, we're going to teach everybody else to come in and do it. And then as long as you know that I got your back and you have mine, then it's a team environment where we're all going to breed success. So I'm here if you guys ever need me. I want you to know that I personally firsthand have experienced receiving the support of the family and the team. And I can't wait to see how far we grow and how fast we go. So peace, love, and blessings to you guys. Don't give up. Don't give in. You're worthy. You deserve it. We're about to take this shit to the top. And like you said, even my baby's learning. Yes, I'm a West Coast mom, so I cuss in front of him. Sorry if that was wrong for anyone. But you know, I'm just ready to get it, you know, and you can be all in, and all in looks so different for so many different people. But what you don't want to do is be all in and suffering and not get the help that you need. So reach out, speak up, get the help that you need. Let's be successful and grow together, family. Peace, y'all.
I haven't had time to show people how they're structured. China, you actually have Rachel and Nicole in your downline. You guys should all work together. There's like 3 powerful women right there on this.
Excellent.
So yeah.
So let me make sure that I drop my information.
Absolutely. Yes.
That would be important to collaborate. Sorry, I look a little crazy, y'all. I'm trying to get my work-life harmony together. And Tony and Nick, today is the day that I officially pulled out of my job. So I went on leave at first, and I actually severed ties today. So you guys are going to see me a whole lot more because I don't have time to play. Rashila got me. Rashila, it's your fault. You got me pumped, sis. And once I started doing everything that I needed to do to get myself together, I saw that everything fell in place. And there's no reason or no need to be afraid, but definitely plan and have a game plan.
Yeah, I mean, I was just looking at this call. It's like, you know, these names look familiar. So I go look at it. It's like, you guys are all on the same leg. It's like,
we're on the same family. Okay. Well,
Mommy, look how I did your shield for you.
Oh, let me meet this baby. Good.
So, and that's what happens because Tony and I grew so fast. You know, it's like when I'm looking at it now, it's like, oh my gosh, there's some like real synergy that can happen here. We just have to get you guys associated with the right people, and then you guys can start building together, you know, support each other, because I know you 3 ladies, you know, specifically can all present very well. You all speak very well. So, you know, bounce off each other, help each other out, especially when you're in different time zones as well. That'll be really beneficial to help each other. So anyways, all right. We're over an hour now. So I was trying to do 45 minutes. It never happens. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you guys get back to your work. Remember, this is the end of the cycle this week. Saturday night is it. You have to hit your rank by Saturday night. Do not leave that money on the table, because come Sunday, start all over again, new cycle. All right, everybody. If you need anything, Tony and I are here. Reach out to us and we will talk to you soon. Take care.
Thank you.
All right.
Guys.